Hi everyone. Good morning. This is Imogen from VOC Vidyalaya. Today we are going to see three topics: notice writing, advertisement preparation, and email writing. So the first topic which we are going to see is notice writing. Notices are very important. We see notices on our notice boards. We come across notices in our day-to-day life on our notice boards. When we chat with our friends, something put up there, we trying to see what it is. So these are all notice writings. Notice writings, how you write a notice is, it should be a formal note. It should be precise. Formal in the sense more like an official notice, and precise is it should be short and important information should be there in a notice. Whatever information you want to convey in the notice, it should be there, and it should be easily accessible, in the sense it should be easily understood by the readers. Now the format of a notice. Notice should have a format. It should have the name of the organization on the top, the title, the purpose for which you are writing the notice, and then the date, and then the heading, the date on which you are writing the notice, the heading, what is the purpose of writing the notice, for what reason you are writing the notice can be the heading, and then the body of the notice, whatever information you want to convey should be there in the body of the notice, and the writer's name in the notice, on what writers, on who's writing the notice. So based on that, you will be writing, whoever has written wanted to convey the information, so that particular writer's name has to be there in the notice. This is all about the format of a notice. Now moving on to a sample notice. It has a heading. Instead of writing the name of the organization, it is just written notice. So you can as well write the name of the organization which is offering the notice, the date on which the notice is written, the topic of the notice, leather wallet, and the body of the notice. Now look at the body of the notice. This is to inform all ABC people that a leather wallet was found lying in a pack. The person has found a leather wallet, that is Amrita has found a leather wallet lying in a pack. She wants to convey the people in the apartment that it could belong to one of them. So she's writing about the wallet. It has few papers and cash in it. It does not have any IDs or contact details of the owner. It does not have any IDs like any identification proof or any contact details of the owner, so the owner can contact me. She's giving a note to the owner. She's giving her mobile number there along with an ID proof, like what is contained in the wallet, so that to confirm that the wallet belongs to the right owner, she's giving with an identification proof from the wallet. She's writing below the name of the writer, thank you, Amrita. So this is how you go about writing a notice. Take care that you don't miss out on anything on the format, because any one information you miss out, you lose your marks. Moving on to advertisement preparation. Now our next topic is advertisement preparation. We have seen how to write a notice. Now we are going to see how to write an advertisement. Advertisements, you will have to have catchy slogans and how you market the product, how you make people buy the product. That is advertisement. So you would have come across many advertisements on TV, on the YouTube. There's a lot of exposure these days, so you would have come across advertisements on TV, YouTubes and all. So how you will go about writing an advertisement? Now advertisement is all about publishing something on the TV or things like that, but in your exams they're going to test you on how you're going to write and how you're going to draw and make it creative. So the advertisement is, you will have to write the product name, the address and the contact details where you get the product from, the images and the ideas, the offers and discounts, the attractive text descriptions, the borderline organization. You'll have to think about everything. The product name has to be written, where you get the product, the contact details, your web ID, including the web ID, you can write the email ID, the WhatsApp number, including the web ID where you can find the product, that also can be written. The images of the product, the ideas that you want to give the customers, the offers and discounts that is available, the text which you write has to be attractive. The descriptions which you make has to be attractive. You have to take care of the border lines also, how you draw it and present it. So how you're going to draw the diagram or image, or how you're going to market it, everything has to be taken care of when you write a advertisement preparation. Now this is a sample advertisement. It has a topic advertisement. The theme of the advertisement is say no to drugs. So there is a logo on the right, drugs, and it is struck off. So now what are the things that you can achieve by saying no to drugs? You can keep yourself healthy and say no to drugs. Drugs make you hate other people. So this drugs, what are the ill effects of drugs? The person is mentioning drugs kill your dreams and your life. You cannot have a dream when you are on drugs. You tend to hate other people who tell you not to take the drugs, and then your life is at stake when you use drugs. Any time the person can die. So that is there. And then the drugs and alcohol are a waste of money. So simply you want to depend on it, it is a waste of money. Alcohol which you use and the drugs, you just waste money. It cannot give you anything, any good thing. So that is a waste of money. And then drugs and alcohol mess up your mind. See, you can't have clear ideas, clear thoughts, good thoughts when you consume the drugs and alcohol. So this is what is the information given by your advertisement. So this is how you will have to go about writing an advertisement. Read the question clearly, draw beautiful diagrams, and use attractive terms, and get your full marks. Now moving on to email writing. Our next topic is email writing. How you go about writing an email. Now email is very, very common. You order something from Zomato, you order something from Swiggy or Zomato, or you order something from Amazon. Your product is not good, so you immediately write an email and ask them to replace the product. This is quite a common activity which we do in our day-to-day life. Email writing is applicable everywhere. Anything, even if you want to work in an office, you write emails. You tend to send emails to so many persons. And when you study as a student also, when you don't receive your hall ticket, you write emails to the management and do a lot of things. So this is how the email writing is useful in our day-to-day life, and we are going to learn a sample email to whom we are writing the email. That email address has to be mentioned here. And then the subject, it is regarding what? Invoice regarding. Dear Mr. Blankenship, the invoice was received yesterday from your office. So you're giving a confirmation email that you have received an invoice from his office, Mr. Blankenship's office, and you're writing sincerely Isabel. You're closing the email with the name. Now, basically, this is the format of an email. Now, this subject line is very, very important. Before I could go into the format of an email, I'll tell you the email has to be error free, in the sense it should not have any spelling mistakes. It should not have any mistakes, kind of punctuation, grammatical. No mistake is allowed in an email. So an email writing begins with a subject line. On what topic is the email, on what thing it is. For example, if you look at this email, this is regarding the invoice. So this is called as the subject line. And then the openers is Dear Mr. Blankenship. So this is how you open an email. And then the body of the email. The body of the email begins here. The invoice was received yesterday from your office. So the body of the email begins here and the body ends. It goes just like that, including further information. Since I'm running short of space, I didn't write it. So anyway, the email has to contain, the body has to end up with proper things, and the closing. Sincerely Isabel is the closing of the email. So this is how you write an email. And you have to write a proper subject line, do proper opening, write the body, and do the proper closing. And the email has to be error free, in the sense it should not have any spelling mistakes, it should not have any punctuation mistakes, it should not have any grammar mistakes. Thank you, friends. That's all for today. Meet you in the next presentation. Thank you.